blessings. Actually, the credit goes to you.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm humbled. Okay, I'm starting the recording now, and if you people want, I'll put it in public. Otherwise, I'll keep it unlisted so that all of you can access it. Yeah, it is all your call, right?
No
Because
problem.
everybody is going to share their lives, and some people may not like to make it public. So it's your call. If you want me to put it in public, I'll put it. Otherwise, it'll be unlisted, and only you people will have access to it, right?
Ma'am, it's okay, ma'am, because the more we share, the more we get, I feel.
Yes.
Yes,
The
definitely.
more people read about it, the more people talk about it, more it expands.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes.
yes.
लगता है practice हो रही है. Good to know that. I'm so happy. Can you see how happy I am to see all of you?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
same here,
One
ma'am.
question, Sangeet,
So
one
happy.
question.
Yeah, Manisha.
I just wanted to know, this is which group of yours?
I used to do magic sessions in the morning, so these people are from that group.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So Manisha is doing another program with me, and so since I had put it there because they all are from magic groups, only from some other. They were with Ashmin, so I just put this thing here. Reminder सबके लिए अच्छा होता है, revision सबके लिए अच्छा होता है,
Yeah.
क्योंकि
I think we are missing Antara, right? Antara was
yes,
part of our group as well.
yeah. He had said that she will come. Let's see.
Okay.
See, because this is not in schedule, ना. हम
Right.
लोगों का structure तो है नहीं ना. जब structure में होता था, everybody used to be there. Yeah,
As,
people used
yes.
to be waiting to log in and get up in the morning. Up to सब relaxed, back into old lifestyle and old habits and all. तो वो थोड़ा धक्का लगाना पड़ेगा खुद को निकलने के लिए.
Right.
But ma'am, it was very exciting for me. I was like literally waiting ki 27 is coming. And today in the morning, when I was taking bath, I just told to myself that today I'm going to learn a lot.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
we all learn every single day. The only thing is, are you open to it? That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start our journey of today's session. तो आज का सेशन हम लोगों ने क्यों रखा है so that हम सबने मैजिक प्रैक्टिस किया and during that period we were consistent or sometime not doing it also. जैसे जिसका चल रहा था but still there was a structure. Yeah, and once we are out of structure, we are on our own. तो वो प्रैक्टिस कितनी हमारी हमने कंटिन्यू की है और अगर हमने किए तो हमें रिजल्ट्स मिले ही मिले हैं और अगर नहीं की है तो आज से फिर से उसको वापस अपनी लाइफ में ला सकते हैं. So that was the only purpose of and intention of this session today. कि एक बार देख लेते हैं हम हैं कहाँ पर. So I want one of you to start sharing magic book जो हमने पढ़ी थी उसमें हमने क्या सीखा था. You can start from what is the magic formula and कितना प्रैक्टिस करने से कितना होता है. You can just start. I was earlier on thinking कि वो हमने जैसे क्विज किया था क्विज करते हैं. So then I said नहीं, let it be, let people share. Okay, so I'll just set the ball rolling. So magic book written by Rhonda Byrne. I'm so grateful to her for writing it and sharing it with the world. And इतने लोगों की जिंदगियां बदलने के लिए. I'm so grateful to her. So I had been reading this book since 2012. ये book मेरे पास 2012 से है और मैं इसको बहुत बार कर चुकी. But COVID के time पे जब हम 3-4 of landmark friends, when we started doing it and उसके बाद से regularly we have been doing it on our own also, in the groups also, it has made a tremendous impact on my life. Because now it has become a practice. पहले क्या होता था जितने दिन book कर रहे हैं उतने दिन I used to do the practice on my own. लिख लिया 10 blessings लिख ली जो भी किया. But after that there was no consistency in that. But now because we have been doing it regularly after a gap of few weeks, sometimes after a month or something, So it has been in the practice. तो अभी क्या है, अभी वो way of life बन गया. Yeah. And what is the magical formula? Anybody give it back to me, please?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Say 3 times for whatever whatever work you have done during the day. How was your day? And whatever is around you, you be grateful for that.
Okay. So the magical formula is deliberately saying, feeling. Yeah. Saying, feeling. Thank you. You have to deliberately think about it, say it and feel it. That is the magical formula. क्योंकि शुरू में आदत ही नहीं होती ना थैंक यू करने की, तो उसको डेलिबरेटली करना है, याद करके बोलना है, यार थैंक यू बोलना है मुझे, like even if you're coming by an auto and you get down and pay him money, you have to say thank you to him because he served you, and deliberately thank you बोलोगे तो feeling नहीं आएगी शुरू में. But now since we have been practicing, I know the feeling comes. Are you with me, all of you? आती है feeling?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
So the feeling has started coming. So that was the magical formula. और अभी मैजिकल फॉर्मूला क्या कह रहा था, जितना आप प्रैक्टिस करोगे उतनी ही आपकी जिंदगी बदलेगी. Yeah, we have got so used to accumulating knowledge, और भरमार है उसकी नेट पे इस टाइम पे. यू पिक अप सोशल मीडिया, हर जगह पे इतनी नॉलेज मिल रही है, और हम ना ऐसे लगता है कि हम और ले लें और ले लें और ले लें. We just want to accumulate that knowledge. Knowledge is treasure. What is the key?
Practice.
Practice and share.
Yeah, unless you practice it, उसको कुछ फायदा ही नहीं होने वाला. Yeah. So मैजिक में हमने देखा कि जितना हम उसको प्रैक्टिस करेंगे उतनी ही हमारी जिंदगी बदलेगी. If you look at your life right now, wherever you are right now, whatever you have achieved, it is all because of how much you have practiced. I've seen Bijal going places, I've seen Antara going places, I have seen Almas going places, I've seen Archana sharing so much from her life, how she's, transforming her life. I spoke to Sanjay Thakur the other day and he was talking about it. And, जितनी practice की है, उतनी ही जिंदगी बदली. Right? और हमें ये बड़े अच्छे से पता है कि उसको चेक करने का तरीका क्या है, कि हम कहाँ पर हैं. The feeling charts, right? How are we feeling? Are we feeling negative or are we feeling positive? And we also know कि negative को positive में turn करने का formula क्या है? Somebody give me back. क्या है भाई? एक complain.
Yes.
10
One
gratitude.
complaint, 10 times gratitude.
Yes. So this we had read about in the relationship, right? But this applies everywhere in our life. अगर आपने हेल्थ के बारे में कंप्लेन की है, एक बार बोला भाई मेरे आज बहुत घुटनों में दर्द हो रही है, या आज मेरे ना बैक एक बहुत हो रही है. So it's going 10 steps down. What are you doing? You are attracting more of that. Yeah, that's what it says, na? Like attracts like. What goes around comes around. Newton's law also say the same thing, na? Every action has equal and opposite reaction. Reaction. मतलब ये मुझे इतने अच्छे से समझ आया, कितनी बार ये बुक पढ़ी है. But the one, I think last time when I read it and read this, I really got it. It is reaction. The same action happening again, but from the opposite side. It got settled for me. Otherwise, it was just like a, होता है ना कि हाँ यार ये लॉ है एक न्यूटन का और ये बुक में लिखा हुआ है कि every action has an equal and opposite reaction. But when I read it, and the reaction thing actually popped up like this. होता है ना कभी-कभी कोई चीज पॉप अप होती है, वो पॉप अप हुआ ऐसे कि अरे रिएक्शन मतलब सेम एक्शन दोबारा से हो रहा है. So whatever is going around is coming back to you because the same thing is coming back. It's a reaction. So this is what we learned. And we also learned कि अगर हमें अपने thoughts को positive करना है तो उसके लिए हमें क्या करना होगा? सबसे easiest way है gratitude. And the whole book was all about that. And in 28 days, we learned different practices to imbibe that quality and that value into our life. Yeah, starting with writing 10 blessings every single day. I don't know how many of you are writing it even today. If you're doing it, yeah, thank you, Manisha. If you're writing it, your life is changing every single day. If you're not writing it, it's a reminder. It's a reminder. And the whole purpose of this session is a reminder. Great, Rachana. Yeah. So that was number one. That was the number one, day one practice. And I don't have to elaborate on that. We know how to do it. But still, just for revision kar rahe, to ek baar bol hi lete hain. So you had to write 10 blessings every single day and then reread it. And how are you supposed to write? Why you write you're thankful? Why are you thankful? Right? What is the reason? अगर grateful हो तो क्यों हो? क्या मिला है आपको? Right? If I'm talking about the auto guy, if you're giving thank you to the auto guy because he drove you safely from point A to point B, brought you to your destination, right? So you have to write why. Why are you grateful? Then you have to reread it with feelings and say thank you, thank you, thank you. सबको याद है ना? ऐसा ही है ना? ऐसा ही है ना?
Why gives us the feeling.
Yes. आप खुद ही ट्राई करके देख लो. आप वैसे किसी को थैंक यू बोलते. इससे पहले हम जब भी थैंक यू किसी को बोलते थे तो ऐसे ही थैंक यू बोल देते थे ना जैसे हवा में बोल रहे हैं. थैंक यू. अगर वनीता मुझे पानी देके गई तो ऐसे थैंक यू वनीता. मैं अपने लैपटॉप पे लगी हूँ उसको थैंक यू बोल रही हूँ.
डेबिटेड है वो, क्रेडिट नहीं है.
एंड देन हमें क्या सिखाया इस बुक ने? हाउ आर यू सपोज्ड टू से थैंक यू? बताओ कोई कैसे बताना है? किसी को थैंक यू कैसे बोलना है? Anybody remembers?
We have to look into the someone's eyes and
Yes.
they then say the magic words thank you.
Look into the eyes, smile, and say
And
thank
then
you. And thank you for what?
yeah.
Yeah, that is the way you're supposed to say thank you. And I have been practicing this and really connects you to people, यार. अगर आप इस तरह से किसी को भी thank you बोलते हो, it connects you to that person because that person gets your feelings. उसको आपकी feelings की vibration मिलती है. Right? Then we did magic rock practice. कितने लोग practice कर रहे हैं?
No, man. Magic rock. I could not be consistent because my sister-in-law's small kid is there at home. What she used to do, she used to take that rock and play with it. So
हाँ.
I just kept it in the cupboard. I kept it safely. It's still there. But I don't practice because she comes at night and she plays with us. And then she takes the stone and she throws it somewhere. So I didn't want that to happen actually.
But are you doing the practice at least paying gratitude before going to bed?
Yes. Yes. That I.
So the magic rock practice is one, it's a reminder for you that you have to end your day with gratitude. Excuse me. So it's a reminder that you're supposed to end your day with gratitude. और क्यों करना है end gratitude से? Anybody? क्यों करना है?
Ma'am, because when we sleep, our thoughts remains with us throughout the night. So our absorbent mind thinks whatever we have been saying before sleeping. So if we sleep with a bad mood, that only stays with us. So all good things which we say before sleeping, it stays with us.
Yeah, great. So it is actually programming your subconscious mind. और ये 28 days हमने जो practice की थी, that was basically to reprogram your subconscious mind. That you end your day with gratitude throughout the night. That is what is working in your subconscious mind. And when you get up in the morning, first thing in the morning, you write your 10 blessings. That means you are, you know, impregnating your subconscious mind with gratitude, so that that becomes your कहते हैं ना, सबसे ज्यादा जो आपके दिमाग में रहने वाले थॉट्स हैं वो वही रहे. एंड ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम यू क्रिएट न्यू न्यूरॉन पैटर्न्स. जो हमारे पुराने पैटर्न्स थे, हमेशा कंप्लेनिंग, ब्लेमिंग, क्रिटिसाइजिंग पीपल, which we still do. It's not that it's gone. Yeah, but when we start practicing gratitude, gratitude becomes more prevalent. Gratitude ज्यादा होने लग जाता है और complaints कम होने लग जाती है. अभी क्या हो रहा है, complaints, blame, criticism से ही भरा हुआ है हमारा life. And that is how the life is right now. Yeah, because जैसा सोचते हैं वैसे ही वापस आता है ना हमारे पास. So what goes around comes around. If you're sending negative thoughts, universe is giving you more such situations where you feel negative, right? And when you start paying gratitude, that's a positive emotion, positive feeling. So you're starting a new cycle of positivity. तो वो positive vibrations जब जाएंगी, वो वैसी ही चीजों को, situations को, लोगों को आपकी life में attract करेगी, which will give you that positive feeling, right? So that is why we are doing this practice at night, so that your subconscious mind starts programming those thoughts in our mind. Because 90% तो हमारी subconscious mind ही चलता है ना, काम वही कर रहा होता है. 10% सिर्फ conscious mind, 10 से भी कम होता है. Conscious mind से हम काम कर रहे होते हैं. I mean, आपने बहुत बार देखा होगा ना, when you are driving somewhere, you're thinking about something and you crossed everything and you reached the place also. And you didn't even realize कि मैं कहाँ से निकल के आया. Yeah. How did it happen? Because it's programmed in your mind. Though consciously you are not even looking on the road. आप road पे भी नहीं देख रहे हो consciously. Consciously तो कुछ और सोच रहे हो. But वो automatically सब कुछ हो रहा है. Autopilot पे है. Yeah. And you reach the place also. It is because it is programmed in your subconscious mind, which is the most powerful part of our brain. Right? तो हम जब रात को ये वाली practice करते हैं, we are actually trying to reprogram our subconscious mind. Right? So that was our day 2. उसके बाद हमने बात किया था relationship पे. हमारी लाइफ में सबसे ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट क्या करता है? हमारे रिलेशंस, अच्छे हो बुरे हो. They very, very, very deeply impact our life, quality of our life. अगर आपके रिलेशंस अच्छे नहीं हैं, तो आपका दिन, आपकी जिंदगी की बैंड बजी है. जिनके घर में हमेशा लड़ाइयाँ होती हैं, जिनके ऑफिसेज में बॉसेस के साथ नहीं बनती है, आप देखो उनको हेल्थ इश्यूज भी होंगे, मेंटली भी वो लोग हमेशा गुस्से में रहते होंगे, हमेशा रिएक्ट कर रहे होंगे, रोड रेज कर रहे होंगे. यू नो, all these people are the people who are not being positive at all. They are just living in negativity. And कहीं ना कहीं ये बुक स्टार्ट करने से पहले हमारी लाइफ भी वैसी ही थी कुछ. Not exactly like that, but yes, it was. Mine was. I would say mine was. The drop of a hat, I used to get angry. मुझे बहुत गुस्सा आ जाता था. But over a period of time, वो कहते हैं ना, मैं बेहतर इंसान बन गई हूँ after practicing gratitude. So I am more compassionate towards people. I'm more kind towards people. I understand their point of view. I don't react immediately कि तुमने ऐसे क्यों बोला, you know. And if I am doing that also, it's not that I am not doing at all. Even if I'm doing it, I'm able to catch myself. कि मैंने ये किया यहाँ पे. अब मैंने ये किया है तो मुझे 10 gratitudes देने हैं. Yeah, I'll just share an example. We went to Jim Corbett. So you all know Shruti, right?
Yeah, Shruti Dutt.
Yeah, so Shruti was with us. She had gone with us, and we had gone for safari in the morning. And she was in another jeep, I was in another jeep. So And I was just loving it. We did not see any wild animal or something, but the trees and the morning breeze and so beautiful. And I saw those eucalyptus trees. मतलब सारे ब्राउन कलर के ट्रीज के बीच में सिल्वर कलर के लंबे लंबे ट्रीज इतने खूबसूरत लग रहे थे ना. I just fell in love with them. And I was just sending them love and I was just sending a lot of blessings to them and I was feeling very happy. मतलब जैसे होता है ना, when you do a lot of gratitude, you start feeling happy. That is the measure, right?
Yes.
Measure यही है ना, gratitude
Yes.
काम कर रहा है. जब आप gratitude कर रहे हो,
Yes, ma'am.
your feelings shift. When you feel lighter, you feel happier. That is what shows that your gratitude is working.
Working.
I was feeling very happy. And we stopped at one place, unki bhi jeep, meri bhi jeep and all. So I just went up to, because Vanita was sitting in their jeep. So I just walked up to their jeep and I said, "Kitte sundar trees the na? Like I just loved the eucalyptus tree." And she said, "Itna bakwas jungle hai.
Oh my God.
और कितनी गलत प्लांटेशन की हुई है." I just reacted. I said, "Why can't you be grateful?" Because she's been in this practice with me. तो मुझे लगा कि ये gratitude क्यों नहीं कर रही है? Because I was feeling so grateful. And I just reacted. And I said, "Why aren't you feeling grateful?" And then it came back to me. She also gave me back, because what you start will come back to you. अभी आ सकता है, एक दिन बाद आ सकता है, एक हफ्ते बाद आ सकता है. और मुझे उसी टाइम मिला. And she gave it back to me. And then I was, I just walked up to my jeep and throughout our journey back, I caught myself that I actually was being negative. I was blaming her. I was criticizing her, which was a negative feeling. And then throughout our journey back to the hotel, I was just paying gratitude to her. And after paying gratitude to her, I wrote back to her, sorry for my reaction and all. And I just acknowledged her for who she is. She's a wonderful human being and a very generous soul. So I just wrote to her and I just wrote to her, "I love you." And she also sent back to me, "Love you and bless you." And we were normal after that. But had I not done that 10 blessings, those 10 gratitudes, do you think the experience would have been the same after coming back? There would have been वो tension रहती है बीच में, वो रहती. But because we know this formula, it helped me. So even if we do it, it's not that हम भाई अब तो वो बन गए हैं, क्या कहते हैं उसको, स्वामी बन गए हैं, कुछ बन गए हैं, हमें तो कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता. नहीं, we are still the same people. We do react, but if we are able to catch ourselves and do what is needed to bring yourself back to that level, is what this book has taught us. Right? So relationship में हमने देखा कि जहां पर भी हमारे relations अच्छे नहीं है, वहां हमें क्या करना है? So anybody give it back to me? क्या करना है?
Send 10 gratitudes for the person against whom you have the grudge.
Yeah. So there was a particular
complaining.
way. There was a particular way of doing the practice that take out their photograph.
Yes.
First, think about 10 things you're grateful for, and then write those 10 things. So first, you have to look at the picture, think about 10 good things about them, and then write it. Yeah, and during the day, whenever you see their picture or wherever you see them personally also, you just have to say thank you. Feeling it and say thank you. So that was what was taught in the relationship. And how many of you are practicing it in your life?
No, that
Not really, ma'am.
Yeah.
not really.
Ma'am, I do say thank you whenever I see them personally. Not really thank you. I say I love you. I say I love you. I say that. Like
Yeah.
the way you shared just now, I also did something of that sort. Few days back, I had a fight with Kaushal, and that time I was cooking food. And just then I was about to serve food after few minutes. Then I just caught myself that what am I doing? What vibration I'm sending? I'm keeping in my mind. I was criticizing him so much. I was like, "Aisa kiya, vaisa kiya." He did like this with me. Then I realized, and then I paused and I did magic dust on the food, and I said, "I really love you. Thank you, Kaushal, for being there." And then I started paying gratitude. And thankfully, though it hit me that he might not eat, but then I paused myself and then I said, "Oh, Kaushal really enjoyed the meal. It's so tasty." He said, "Everything is so normal now. I love you, I love you, I love you." Then everything was normal, ma'am.
Yes.
These
And
magical things actually happen, ma'am.
yeah, thank you so much for sharing. And when she said about food, how many of you are mindful of it? Is your food, whether you're cooking food, whether you're eating food, you are in your positive frame of mind?
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes, ma'am,
try
I am.
every day.
I used to be
Last,
every day mindful and making my food with prayers and love and gratitude.
yes,
Yeah, and
Ma'am, I try to follow, ma'am. And when I forget, I remember that incident and then I try to spread gratitude.
yeah, and I hope you people are not watching TV and looking at your mobiles at that time.
no,
Hmm.
Yeah, great. So I'm so happy that you're practicing this because जैसा खाएं अन्न वैसा होता है मन.
yes,
Yeah, अगर आप negativity के साथ food, you are taking food, you will start reacting like that in your life. अगर आप news देखते हुए you are taking your food and news पे तो you know what kind of news our media shows, it impacts you, it impacts your thoughts. So when we are talking about food now, we are not only talking about food we are giving to our body. I'm also talking about the food you're giving to your mind. What is it that you're consuming? The kind of information you're consuming through social media is also impacting your mind. If you're watching violent movies, if you're watching, some negative जैसे वीडियोस आते हैं ना, कुछ नेगेटिव न्यूज आ गया या people are criticizing the government or criticizing somebody and you're watching that, you will not even realize it. It will start impacting your thought process. Somewhere you will also start, कहीं ना कहीं वो थोड़ा थोड़ा करके ना, it will start seeping into your mind. आप जितना मर्जी कोशिश करोगे ना पॉजिटिव रहने की, वो कहीं ना कहीं आपको इम्पैक्ट करेगा ही करेगा. So be very careful about what is going into your mind also. Yeah. So what food are you consuming and how are you consuming and the kind of knowledge and information you're consuming. Yeah. So that was about food. And then we talked about health. So every, when we were talking about the major areas of our life, health, relationship, money, career, right? So everything was dealt in three different tenses. If you remember, it has three pronged assignments. Number one
Yes.
was past, present and future. So हमने हर जगह पर पहले अपने past में हमें जो कुछ मिला है उसके लिए हमने gratitudes दिए थे. Whether it was relationship, whether it was health, whether it was money, whether it is career, right? Uske baad we gave gratitude for what we have in the present. And then we paid gratitude for what we want in future. And how did we pay gratitude for future? Anybody?
Ma'am, as if we have received it.
Yes. As if we have received it right now.
Yes, ma'am.
And how are we feeling once we received it? Yeah. So visualization in this. As if you have already received it. Yeah. So health के बारे में जब हमने बात किया था, so we talked about health कि जब हमें तकलीफ होती है तभी हमें याद आता है कि हमारे बॉडी पार्ट्स में कौन-कौन से पार्ट्स हैं. Otherwise we take things for granted. And wherever we take things for granted, that means there is lack of gratitude, isn't it? Yeah. So when we were talking about health, till the time everything is working fine, we never pay gratitude to our body. None of our organs, no, none of our hands, arms, legs, feet, कभी भी किसी चीज का थैंक यू बोला ही नहीं कि ये तो है ही है, इसके लिए क्या करना है थैंक यू ना. But when we have aches and pains, when we develop some dis-ease in our body, that's the time we start complaining about it. And the more we complain,
The more you are in pain.
yes, you're more attracting it into your life. Because like attracts like. आप जैसी vibrations भेजोगे वैसी वापस आएंगी. Right? So हमने क्या किया? हमने gratitude पे किया अपने हर एक body के part के लिए. You remember that? I recently did this program in the Gurdwara and I made them do this as a meditation type, just close your eyes and just imagine this. We did that in the sessions also, right? One person was reading and I asked everybody else
Yes,
to just
ma'am.
close their eyes and experience it. So when you start experiencing it, अरे यार कितना काम लिया है इनसे, पैरों से, even feet, maybe your heel, your ankles, your legs, your knees, your pelvis. When you start giving gratitude to each part of it, आपने जो इतने सारे गड्ढे भरे हैं ना कंप्लेंट्स के, उनको भरना शुरू करते हैं आप. अब वो कितने भरे हैं ये आपकी प्रैक्टिस पे डिपेंड करता है. जितनी प्रैक्टिस करोगे, जितने गड्ढे भरोगे, उतनी ही आपकी जिंदगी ट्रांसफॉर्म होती चली जाती है. यू एग्री विद मी ऑल ऑफ यू?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
अगर हमारी जिंदगी अभी भी उतनी अच्छी नहीं हुई है और we have not been able to achieve what we wanted in that area of life, that means हमारे gratitudes अभी गड्ढे नहीं भर पाए हैं. So what do we need to do? We need to increase our gratitude, right? जितना कर सकते हो उतना करो. And not only for that area. आप पूरे दिन gratitude करते रहो किसी भी चीज के लिए. The more you will do gratitude, जितने गड्ढे भरे हुए हैं उसके अलावा जो दूसरी जगह गड्ढे है ना, एक भर गया तो वो उस तरफ डाइवर्ट हो जाएगा. ऑटोमेटिकली बाकी के जो गड्ढे भरे आपके खोदे हुए हैं आपने, it will start filling that up. So you don't have to be specifically doing only for one area. You just have to fill your day with gratitude. सुबह से लेकर रात तक जिस भी चीज को छूते हो, जिस भी चीज को यूज करते हो, just pay gratitude for that. Like we had that session about starting your day, the morning, magical morning, that the moment you open your eyes, you start paying gratitude for being alive. You're getting another day to experience life. And we all sleep at night. We never think about it कि पता नहीं हम सुबह उठेंगे कि नहीं. We've taken it for granted कि तो सुबह तो सो रहे हैं तो सुबह उठना ही है ना. Or we also tell people to plan ahead, कल का आज plan करके रात को सो and all, we keep saying that because we have taken it for granted कि होना ही है, सुबह तो होनी है और हमने तो उठना ही है, right? But how many people have not seen the day today? कितने लोग रात को ही चले गए. We don't know हमें कितने श्वास मिले हैं ना, लिमिटेड मिले हैं ये तो पता है, पर वो कौन सा वाला नंबर चल रहा है अभी पता ही नहीं है. Yeah, so it is good to be in gratitude at all times. So even when you start your day, if you start your day with gratitude, say thank you to your bed, to your pillow, to your mattresses, to the fan or the AC you're using. When you put down your feet on the floor, say thank you to your feet. Thank you to the slippers. That is what it says, na? कि आप जब तक तैयार हो रहे हो, anything and everything you are touching, say gratitude for that. अभी recently ना मेरे jaw में pain हो रहा था, मैंने पता नहीं क्या खाया. I think I was eating भुट्टा. तो भुट्टा खाने के बाद ना मेरे यहाँ gums में दर्द हो रही थी. And I was just thinking यार दर्द हुए जा रही है, क्या करूं. and I was doing gargles and garam pani karke wo kara and all. And suddenly I realized, madam, have you ever paid thanks to your teeth and gums? And then I started paying gratitude to my teeth. And now I do it every single day. When I'm brushing my teeth, I pay gratitude to my teeth and my gums. But उससे पहले कभी किया ही नहीं. उससे पहले कभी किया ही नहीं, because वो पेन हुआ तो मुझे याद है, अरे मैं तो कभी ग्रेटिट्यूड दिया ही नहीं अपने टीथ को. जब से पैदा हुए, जब से दांत आए, तब से लेकर अब तक खा ही रहे हैं इससे. And they've been, serving us. हमें कितनी हेल्प करते हैं खाना खाने में and all. But मैंने तो कभी थैंक यू ही नहीं बोला. So practicing gratitude has helped us to check ourselves, and जहां जरूरत है वहां पे उसको, जहां हम नहीं कर रहे हैं वहां पे हम उसको यूज करना शुरू कर दें. Yeah, so that was about magic morning. And then even for money, we did it for our past, for our future, for present and for future. जब मैं health की बात करी थी तो we had two or three different chapters on that. पहले हमने दिया for the past जो हमें मिला, and then we gave thank you for all the, you remember that we did that practice कि अपने 5 organs जो आपके इस time पे काम कर रहे हैं उसके लिए gratitude देना है. Yeah, so whatever is working for you right now, जो आपके 5 organs बिल्कुल ठीक काम कर रहे हैं, आपकी eyes, आपके ears, आपके hands, so you are supposed to say gratitude for that. And then say gratitude for what you want, which area of your health you want to, heal. आप कौन सा ऐसा एरिया है जिसमें पेन है या तकलीफ है जिसको आप हील करना चाहते हो. And then, as Archana said, that you are supposed to feel as if it is already happened, and then say thank you, feeling how would you feel अगर वो हो जाएगा तो, right? So that is about health. Then we talked about money. Money में भी हमने यही 3 तरीके से किया. Past में बचपन से लेकर जब हम पैदा हुए तब से लेकर स्कूल का फीस, स्कूल के ड्रेसेस, all the stationery for the school, है ना, and all the gifts we received on our birthdays. And so we went back down memory lane and said, paid thank you, gratitude to each and every person who's paid for whatever we received, जिसके लिए हमने कुछ नहीं दिया था, हमने कोई पैसा नहीं खर्चा था, पर किसी और ने खर्चा था, right? So we paid gratitude for that. And then we also paid gratitude for all the bills we had paid in the present. And जिसका अभी नहीं पे किया है उसके लिए क्या लिखा था हमने?
Thank you paid.
No, thank you for the money which we have not paid yet.
Oh, thank you for the money.
And bills which we have already paid, we said thank you paid.
Paid.
Right? So that is what we did. And then we made magic check. किस-किस का magic check fulfill हुआ था? मेरा तो अभी भी हुआ है. I keep writing my check. Yes, yeah, I know. So then we did whatever money we want. We wrote a magic check and we write check for the amount, not for money. Because money is a means to an end. It's एक जरिया है. पैसे को आप वैसे कुछ यूज नहीं कर सकते ना, खा नहीं सकते हो, ओढ़ नहीं सकते हो. आपको पैसा चाहिए ताकि आप कुछ खरीद सको खाने के लिए, कुछ खरीद सको पहनने के लिए, right? So we wanted, when we wrote the check, we wrote the amount for what do we want that money. उससे हम करने क्या वाले हैं? And then we visualized that that thing has already happened. We've already received it and felt happy about it. And during the day, we looked at that and said thank you, imagining कि हमें वो मिल गया है. Yeah, that is what we did for the money. And similarly for career, we talked about कि हम जहाँ पर भी complaints कर रहे हैं, if you're working in an organization and you're complaining about the organization, the management and all, you will never grow in that. आपको promotion नहीं मिल रही है तो आप खिंच रहे हो, complain कर रहे हो, उसको दे दो, या तो partiality चलती है, हमें तो कोई पूछता ही नहीं, हम इतना काम करते हैं. So when you're doing all this, your money will not grow. You will not grow in your career. So you are supposed to pay gratitude for everything which is helping you to perform your duties, work. आप जो भी काम कर रहे हो, for a housewife also, if you're working at home, आप खाना बना रहे हो, तो everything which is being used in cooking, चाहे वो knife है, चाहे वो कड़छी है, चाहे वो gas है, कुछ भी, you start paying gratitude to all of that, and then you see the result, right? आपका खाना बहुत tasty बनेगा, है ना? And people will start acknowledging you. Similarly, if you're working at work and you start paying gratitude, your relationship with people will alter. People will start recognizing you कि ये बहुत काम करता है या काम करती है. And out of the blue, you will get some money, maybe some opportunity to do a new project, right? So that is what was about the money, the career part. So we talked about all these in the magic. Now I want some of you to share what all have you achieved during this period from when you started magic practice till now. जो इसको practice करने के साथ आपको जो कुछ भी मिला है, because the more you share, the more you attract it, the more it will expand, the more it will increase. So I really want, हम लोग बहुत थोड़े से लोग हैं, so I really want people to share. So who would like to share? Yeah, Almas.
Jagjit, I joined this course with Ashwin long back during COVID, and I've
Yeah.
seen many changes. पहले मेरे को कुछ देने में लगता था कि मेरे पास तो नहीं है, मैं इसको भी कैसे भी क्यों करूं, पहले इच्छाएं तो पूरी करूं. फिर सुन के 10 rupees रोज देना, वो करना. What she used to tell, I used to start doing it.
Yeah.
मेरे बेटे का रिश्ता पक्का हुआ. मेरा एक ड्रीम था कि I just need a big solitaire for my 50th birthday. Last year it had gone.
Okay.
And वो मेरे को दिख नहीं रहा था because too many things were coming in the process for the daughter-in-law and everything. मैंने कहा 1-2 साल में ये इच्छा पूरी हो जाएगी. And out of the blue, on my 50th, just 1 month before, he got me a diamond 6.5 carats.
Wow.
कैसे मिला? क्योंकि मैंने अपना vision board बना. Everything I made it, and मेरे को सारी चीजें मिली हैं, पर मेरी फिर practice छूट गई थी. और practice छूटती है तो फिर मैं वापस नीचे, पर I promise मेरा अभी बहुत consistency चल रहा है. And yesterday one thing happened with me. I don't keep sweets in my house because I have a sweet tooth. Yesterday after finishing my lunch, मेरा मन हुआ कि यार कुछ तो आज मीठा होना चाहिए घर में. Suddenly a friend gave me a message. Send your driver. I've come from Kolkata. I got a sandesh.
Wow.
And within 20 days, तो मैं जब करती हूँ तो मुझे बहुत मैजिक्स मिलते हैं, पर जब छूट जाता है तो वापस लो स्टेट में चली जाती हूँ.
Yeah.
So I am consistent now, as I promised you before. I am
Great.
consistent now.
Very good. Very good. And
And
keep
I
causing,
keep happening. Yes.
and keep causing more magic in your life,
Yeah.
because all your dreams can come true. As you said about my vision board. How many of you
Yes.
have made your vision board? किसने बनाया हुआ है?
मैंने बनाया हुआ है.
I know you have made it. And Bijal had made it. I remember that.
Even
Bijal
I
had
made it.
We had made it.
great. मेरा भी है.
मेरे तो ये बहुत सारे पुराने वाले हैं, अभी तक रखे हैं, उनको देखती रहती हूँ.
हाँ, but जो हो गए ना उनको मत उनको हटा के नए लगा लो.
इसका क्या करूँ फिर?
You can either put it in water or you can just burn it. Or if you want to keep it also somewhere, you can just save it in a file or something.
Okay.
If you want to keep it, you can keep it also. But on the vision board, have something which you really wanted now. What you have achieved, you have to remove it, because वो तो हो गया ना. जैसे वो बनाते हम dream list, उसमें से जो हो गया उसको हम strike off करते हैं ना. Then we keep writing our new vision, new dreams, and you know what we want in our life. जैसे हम अपनी bucket list बनाते हैं, we keep writing, adding more ना. And जो हो गया उसको हम we keep deleting it. So similarly, whatever is achieved, remove that from the vision board and start putting whatever you wanted now. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Manisha, for sharing all that. Hanji,
Yes.
Almas.
Yes, ma'am. So while we were practicing gratitude during lockdown, that time I had mentioned that I had received Arpin Khan's Coach to a Fortune, which was worth 2.5 lakhs. That was, he had announced it for free. That was one thing. And then secondly, my salary had got delayed at that point of time, so that I had received when I paid gratitude. And then again, I quit from one job to another, so immediately I got a great job also. And uh, I pay my gratitude to my plants. What happened, I had planted some uh, plant over here, and that was not growing. It was dying off. So I started saying thank you for the plants as well. And it was amazing that it started growing. In fact, बाजू में जो pot था, उसमें कुछ भी seed नहीं था. I don't know, sometime कुछ seed मैंने डाला होगा, but I never watered, or it was just lying like that only. So when I was saying gratitude and putting water to those plants, that also started growing automatically. So that was one thing I experienced. And then, yes, with regard to my health also, when I started paying gratitude, thank you for the gift of health that is keeping me alive. So I keep saying that. And yes, I'm really keeping good health since then, because I'm asthmatic, and also I do not have much of that problem now. So that was one thing. And my last year's birthday, the 53rd birthday, I never imagined that I would have such a great birthday. Last year, my children's planned the birthday outside, which was a surprise for me. So that is one thing I achieved uh, from the gratitude that I was paying and visualizing as well. So that was one of the most memorable birthday I had. And one more thing that happened for me is yesterday I had an opportunity on the Women's Equality Day to participate in one of the events with uh, Nitin Soni, who is the publisher. He gave me an offer to, speak on as a guest speaker. So that was also one of the surprises I got. And I could not imagine that I have written a book of my own, because when I was doing Arpin Khan's course, he was saying that if you have to leave a legacy, you need to write a book, and that so that people remember you throughout. So that was one thing that I've achieved. That I've written my own book, How to Earn Passive Income, as well. So these were a lot of things. And yes, money wise, also we have opened a studio. That is one more achievement. And
Wow.
Mumbai, yeah, that is one more achievement. Then I had booked a property as well, a land um, in Pune. So that is one more achievement. So lot of good things being happening. As far as consistency is happening, yes, I'm lacking somewhere, but I will definitely cover it up uh, here on. Hereafter, I will definitely be consistent. I'm not writing gratitude, but I do, while praying, I offer my gratitude for each and everything, for my parents, my relations, whoever are associated in my life, my uncles, aunties. I pay my gratitude to each and everything at that point of time, even while cooking, even while I'm traveling, I'm paying my gratitude. So that is something which I do practice daily, but not writing.
Yeah, that's okay. As long as you are in gratitude all the time,
Yeah.
you don't have to write. So writing is only for putting some structure to it so that at least you write every day and you start paying gratitude. But if you're doing it all the time, even if
Yes.
you don't write, it doesn't matter.
Right.
See, idea क्या? Idea तो यही है ना कि हमें gratitude करना है.
Yes.
So even if you not writing it and you are paying gratitude throughout the day, everything you're doing and praying, and when you're traveling, when you're writing something, if you're doing paying gratitude, that's great actually. So it doesn't matter even if you don't write it. But if you can take out time and write it, तो वो ये होता है कि वो थोड़ा structured तरीके से वो thoughts आ जाते हैं. Because if you're saying thank you for this, sorry, you're saying thank you for water I'm drinking. And when you're writing it, when you write, thank you for the water I'm drinking, because it is hydrating my body, because it is, giving me life. Then वो why निकल के आता, because लिखना है वो. But many a times when we are saying gratitude, we don't think about why. That is my experience. I could be wrong, but
Correct.
this is my
Correct.
experience. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're writing, yeah, that automatically why, yes.
Yes.
So even
So
my
that is the
writing,
reason. Yeah.
yeah,
So when you write why, the feelings get generated, and it is all
Correct.
about feelings. The
Correct.
whole gratitude practice is all about feelings.
correct,
How deeply are you feeling? If you're feeling deeply about it, वो manifold होके वापस आता है.
correct.
So if you want to take it to the next level, you can write it in the morning or any time, whatever time. You can start with your day, or you can end your day with that, or whenever you get time, start writing it, so that you're able to go deeper in that gratitude feeling. Yeah. Thank you so much, and I'm so proud of you. Every
Thank
time
you.
I see your post on the Facebook, my कहते हैं ना, chest swell with pride.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
I really feel very happy anytime I see you, and especially like Bijal is right now doing some
Yeah, yes.
Garba training and all. I feel so happy to see her like
In
that.
fact, I am in contact with her most of the times also. So
Yeah.
we keep sharing a lot of things. Yes,
Yeah, she's also a beautiful soul. Yeah,
yes,
yeah. Thank
definitely.
you. Yeah, Archana.
Ma'am, I've been practicing, like sometimes I really feel that आज मैंने थोड़ा किया, but someone taught me कि don't be negative कि थोड़ा किया. Then you know that someone is in front of me. आज थोड़ा किया, but at least be grateful that थोड़ा किया. Ma'am, many things are happening. Like recently, what happened? Two of my students, they were really paying me very well. Her mother told me that now I can't send them, you have to come home because I don't have someone to send at your place. So I was like, with Daksh I can't come home and teach, I'll be teaching from home, it's okay, you can look for someone else. But then somewhere in my mind there was a thing ki, two of my students have gone, but I was like, no problem, others are there. Then I started paying gratitudes to those who are still there. Ma'am, suddenly two more opportunities came and they joined in. It was like that, ma'am. Ma'am, many things changes, ma'am. Like we are booking a trip right now. I contact you, ma'am. We are going for a long holiday. I was thinking कहीं ना कहीं वो एक आ जाता है कि all finance and everything को लेकर के. Then I was like, my trip is awesome. Kaushal has made an excellent deal today. And ma'am, suddenly yesterday when he was booking a ticket, he told me one client has called and he said कि वो ऐसा property है वहां पे जाना है मुझे, just have to make a way. मतलब automatically opportunities comes, where we are seeing that things are working on its own, ma'am. So ma'am, I really feel that, ma'am, when I pay gratitude, I feel so peaceful, ma'am, that it is a way out to everything. Wherever there is a challenge, I feel यहाँ पे तो सिर्फ gratitude से ही सब काम हो जाएगा. I honestly feel like that. When I feel challenging with Daksh also, well, whilst teaching him, I say to myself, today to Daksh has done all his work so well. He's so well concentrated. And suddenly his mood changes and he does his work so well. And suddenly, like, अपने आप he's answering me so well. Mama, ये भी कर लेते हैं, वो भी कर लेते हैं. And I feel कि, oh God, things are working. Thank you. And ma'am, everything, each and everything. Like my mom was having challenge in the health. I had told you, ma'am. मैम शी इज एब्सोल्युटली फाइन, शी इज रोमिंग एवरीवेयर, वो अपना आराम से घूमती है फिरती है, व्हाटएवर. कहीं ना कहीं एक नेगेटिव माइंडसेट आता है कि हाँ, हाउ इज शी इनसाइड आउट. बट आई फील right now she is very well, thank you God, she's roaming, she's really enjoying her life. So I'm really grateful to God for that, and automatically things are going very well, ma'am. I don't know, ma'am. When it come to Suraj Bhagwan, ma'am, I give clothes for drying in my terrace. I I just say, look into the sun and I say, thank you, thank you, thank you, God, for giving me so many blessings. And then I open my arms and I say, I'm open and receptive to all the miracles in life.
Yes.
And ma'am, I keep on doing, ma'am. Food bhi khate khate, when I eat food, then I realize ki, oh, I'm eating so fast. Let me be a little slow. धीरे धीरे खाओ, आराम से खाओ. Thank you बोलो. आज food बहुत tasty बना है. Ma'am, that awareness, that
Yeah.
I catch myself, to be honest.
Yeah.
And when I criticize anything, if I say complain also, then I say, नहीं, ये तो ऐसे होना चाहिए. वो that thing which we had learned in magic book, कि ओ आज मेरे पाँव में बहुत दर्द है, ओ मेरे पाँव में बहुत दर्द है, पर कोई बात नहीं, आज तो मैं बहुत बढ़िया से चल ली, आज मुझे एकदम आराम से सारे काम हो गए. थैंक यू भगवान जी. So that magical way out of negativity or something, I don't remember the formula thing, but I remember change the words and say thank you. That was the basic concept.
Lifeline.
Yes, ma'am. Lifeline. How can I forget that? So ma'am, मैं lifeline use करती हूँ, ma'am. And ma'am, things are beautiful, ma'am. And ma'am, when no big sharing, ma'am. I always used to work in kitchen many times in the morning because uh, I was having challenge with my sister-in-law. So, ma'am, every time I used to work when she was not there in the kitchen, I used to pay gratitude that, thank you, God, all my work is done peacefully. And, ma'am, suddenly what happened, ma'am? One fine day I got to know that they're shifting from here. I got it. There's a space problem in the house. But it was like, okay, our house is big enough. But still, they said that they're shifting somewhere. So I was remembering that secret movie where
Yeah.
things are changing on its way, ma'am, and it's beautiful, ma'am.
Yeah.
But
Thank
ma'am,
you so much.
I do the forgiveness prayer for her, even if she's not there with me, because I feel those vibrations are sent, even if I'm not with her, living with her. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
keep on, whenever she comes into the house to meet my mom-in-law, I tell her I love you, I like you, respect you when she's in front of me, like in my mind, so that ma'am, those vibrations should be clear. I don't want to be in grudge. That is why. And ma'am, life is beautiful, ma'am.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And thank you for bringing that lifeline thing to everybody. So I hope
Yes,
everybody remembers whenever there is a negative situation in life and you're about to say something which is negative, you're supposed to use your lifeline. That I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful. Even if you're saying this thing is not working, and then you suddenly change and say, but I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful for this. So that lifeline really helps. And negative situations to life mein aayenge, because life is like that. But the only thing is, are we able to take the positive out of that negative situation? Or are we getting sucked into it? Most of the time, sorry, most of the time we get sucked into it. As a normal human being, we get sucked into it. वो एक भंवर होता है जिसमें हम फंसते चले जाते हैं. But if you are able to catch yourself, there's an opportunity. There's a possibility कि आप निकल सकते हो. Otherwise तो वो suck कर जाएगा आपको. तो being aware is number one. जितनी बार भी कुछ होता है, अगर आप awareness में आ जाते हो, celebrate it. Celebrate that you are aware of it. और उस टाइम पे अपने आप को wrong मत करना कि यार फिर कर दिया मैंने. That's okay. We are human यार. Saint नहीं है हम. हमें बनना भी नहीं है saint. हमें saint बनना भी नहीं है. Because once you become saint, there is no learning. And we want to learn. Every day is a learning. अभी आप सब लोगों ने जो शेयर किया, कितना कुछ मतलब हम लोगों ने आप एक दूसरे से सीखा है आज कि where all we are not practicing and we can start practicing. And negatives में से positive ढूंढना तो सबसे बड़ी बात है, because every situation has positive in it. तो हम लोग लैंडमार्क में बोलते थे, if there is a breakdown, it's time to celebrate. Because breakdown है तो breakthrough भी होगा. जब breakdown ही नहीं है तो breakthrough के chances ही नहीं. Yeah. So if there is a negativity and you are aware of it, then you know there is a possibility. इसमें से मैं positive निकाल सकती हूँ कुछ. और अगर awareness ही नहीं है तो वो negative आपको खा जाएगा. और वही होता है हमारी लाइफ में ना. And the more you think negative, the more you attract negativity. ये तो सब cycle है ना, वो तो वापस आना ही है. Yeah. So thank you so much for sharing. Varun,
Thank you, ma'am.
you're welcome.
So अगर gratitude की बात करें, so I do it every morning the moment I wake up in the morning. तो जैसे ही पहला कदम मैं नीचे रखता हूँ, I say thank you to God कि भी आज का आपने मुझे दिन दिखाया. And I pay thank you to my bed, to fresh air, to water, even to my tap जो मैं washroom में use करता हूँ. I pay thank you in the mirror. I say thank you to my parents, to God, to my coaches like you, जो timely बिल्कुल you know जब भी जरूरत पड़ती, people are always there to support me and guide me. I say thank you to my friends and family also, कि जो हमेशा खड़े रहते हैं मेरे साथ whenever I need them. Recently अभी ना मैं काफी पिछले 1 महीने से ना अपनी जॉब को लेके थैंक यू पे कर रहा था. I was paying gratitude to my job. And it's been more than 4 years now. मैं ना फ्लाइट पे नहीं बैठा. तो सडनली 1 हफ्ते पहले ना मेरे को अमृतसर जाने की अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली वाया फ्लाइट. So all that happened just because मैंने सिर्फ 3 to 4 weeks gratitude पे किया अपनी जॉब के लिए, and suddenly the opportunity pop up. तो ये बात तो क्लियर है, अभी ये मैजिक वर्क तो करता है. You only, but you need to be consistent.
Yeah.
आपको करते रहना पड़ेगा. You need to be positive. And this is the first time कि ऐसे तो जैसे हम ट्रिप पे कभी जाते हैं, so we always stay in a 2-star or 3-star hotel. But this time when I went to Amritsar ना, I stayed in a 5-star hotel. बड़ा अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था बिकॉज काफी टाइम से ना, जब से कोविड हुआ ना, मैं ना स्विमिंग पूल नहीं गया. तो डर रहता ना कि हमको भी कोविड ना हो जाए, तो उससे मोर देन 2 इयर्स में स्विमिंग के लिए नहीं गया. पर जब आई वाज इन दैट होटल ना, पूरा सुबह शाम में स्विमिंग ही करता रहा.
I remember, like I have known Varun for quite some time now. So he was looking for a job where he loves traveling. So he was looking for a job जिसमें इसको travel मिले. And he doesn't have to pay for it.
Right.
So he is currently in a job where he's traveling.
Right.
And as he just mentioned that he wanted to travel by air and stay in a good hotel, and he got that also now.
Yes.
So the
And
only
one more thing. On 5th of September, the company is sending me to Mumbai for an exhibition. So again that's happening.
So the only thing you need to do is pay gratitude. Pay gratitude each and everything, whatever is, जितनी awareness रहे. Because जितना आप करते जाओगे उतनी awareness बढ़ती जाएगी. Yeah.
Right.
Now when I step out of the house, I don't have to remember कि मुझे footsteps करने हैं. Even when I'm walking in the balcony, I don't have to remember कि मुझे thank you वाले footsteps करने हैं. मुझे magical footsteps करने हैं. I know it. It's programmed in my mind now. So when that starts happening, things will start happening in your life anyways.
Right.
Like you're having water, you have to say thank you to your water. That is hydrating you. It's giving you life. So there's one more practice which I started these days. First thing in the morning, while sitting on the bed, I pray and say thank you for a new day to experience. That is there. The moment I get down from my bed, I walk out in the balcony and I say thank you to all the 5 elements. Because those 5 elements are inside also and outside also. तो outside वालों को मैं thank you बोलती हूँ कि मेरे inside वालों को balance करने के लिए. Yeah. Because see, the sky ना हो तो वहाँ हमें hold ही नहीं कर सकता. Sky is holding everything. आकाश ने सबको hold किया हुआ है. पूरे ब्रह्मांड को hold किया हुआ है. Otherwise तो कुछ हमारा ऑक्सीजन निकल के दूसरी जगह चला जाए, हमारे पेड़ निकल के कहीं और चले जाएं, या हमारे पेड़ जाएं ही नहीं, बढ़े ही नहीं, बिकॉज जगह ही नहीं है. It's a space which is given to all of us to grow. It's that openness, na? अगर वही ना हो तो ग्रोथ ही नहीं हो, पेड़ भी नहीं उग पाएंगे। अगर जगह ही नहीं है, सफोकेट कर देंगे ना सबको, सांस भी नहीं ले पाएंगे, लाइफ ही नहीं होगी। अगर आप एक कमरे में 5-6 लोग इकट्ठे बैठे हों, छोटे से कमरे में, यू स्टार्ट फीलिंग सफोकेटिंग, राइट? बिकॉज देयर इज नो स्पेस, और सामान भी रखा है, वो आप उठ के चल भी नहीं पा रहे हो। सो अगर ऐसी सिचुएशन हो तो क्या क्या हम एग्जिस्ट कर सकते हैं? नो
No.
ना। दैट इज वाई स्पेस इज होल्डिंग ऑल ऑफ अस, ऑल द थिंग्स इन दिस ब्रह्मांड टुगेदर। ये पृथ्वी को सारा उसने होल्ड किया हुआ है। एंड देन सांस, वायु ना हो तो हम सांस ही नहीं ले सकते, सांस ना हो तो फिर नहीं हम जिंदा रह सकते, है ना? और 72% हमारी बॉडी का क्या है? वाटर। Every cell in our body is water and oxygen, right? And oxygen is through water only. And of course, breath. But water is also containing oxygen. I remember when we went to Leh Ladakh, and ऊपर जाके जब सांस लेने में प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी ना, तो हमारा जो ऑर्गेनाइजर था, he just told us कि अपने पास छोटी बॉटल रखिए पानी की, just keep taking sip of water, because that will give you oxygen. Rather than having oxygen mask or oxygen cylinder रखने की बजाय, just keep taking water, because water contains oxygen. So water is life, है ना? Then we were talking about, so earth हो गया, sorry, आकाश हो गया, वायु हो गई, जल हो गया. Now comes अग्नि. सूरज ना निकले तो क्या उजाला होगा? Will there be growth? क्या पौधे बढ़ पाएंगे? क्या बाकी जीव जंतु जी पाएंगे? क्या हम जी पाएंगे? नहीं ना. So energy is needed. So energy, the biggest source of energy is sun. Yeah. Then comes earth. जितना खाने को हमें मिल रहा है वो अर्थ से तो आ रहा है.
Right.
अर्थ नहीं हो तो हमें खाने को ही ना मिले. That is one part of it. Then it is giving us place to walk on, to stay on. Stability दे रही है हमें. नहीं तो हम तो ऐसे चल रहे होते उल्टे सीधे, अगर जमीन ना होती तो. देखा ना वहां पर क्या है चंद्रमा पे, वहां पे भी जमीन है, बट वो ऊबड़ खाबड़ है, और उनके पास वो फैसिलिटीज नहीं है कि उसको कुछ कर पाए. हमें भगवान ने वो फैसिलिटीज दी हैं, ब्रेन दिया है कि हम इस जमीन को एक सा कर सकते हैं, इसमें मकान बना सकते हैं, इस पे बांध बना सकते हैं, इस पे फ्लाईओवर्स बना सकते हैं. एंड लुक एट द पेशेंस ऑफ दिस अर्थ, लुक एट द गिविंग नेचर ऑफ दिस अर्थ, कि वो फिर भी कुछ नहीं कहती है हमें. हम उसके ऊपर चलते हैं, गाड़ियां चलाते हैं, सब कुछ करते हैं, है ना? एंड इट इज सो पेशेंट एंड सो स्टेबल. सब कुछ सह लेती है वो, फिर भी हमें फूल दे रही है, फिर भी हमें खाने को दे रही है ना. So that stability and patience and giving nature. So all these things, if we start learning from them, and then you pray to them कि हमारे body में जो 5 elements है, इनको अगर आप balance करके रखोगे, तो naturally, you know, paying gratitude for them will keep you healthy and happy. So this is one thing which I have started practicing. So I thought I'll just share it with you. I don't know whether you found it interesting or useful.
Ma'am, this practice I also practice.
Yeah. हाँ जी मीनू जी, आपकी बारी.
Ma'am, I have been practicing magic, but अब सबकी बातें सुन के लग रहा है शायद मेरी consistency कम है.
आप वीडियो पे नहीं है क्या?
मैं वीडियो पे आ जाती हूँ. ये लो.
हाँ.
हाँ जी.
हाँ.
मेरी लाइफ में भी काफी चेंज आया है, बट सबको सुनकर लग रहा है कि शायद आई नीड टू बी मोर कंसिस्टेंट. But still I feel few changes. Like my health has been improved. I am paying gratitude for health every moment I can see. The food I cook, I pay gratitude. And the most good thing I experience is my children are into gratitude. They are paying. Mama, मेरा छोटा सा बेटा, he is only 7 years. वो भी मेरे को हर बात के लिए शुक्रिया कर देता. पढ़े या ना पढ़े उसके पास शुक्रिया होता, मम्मा मैं जा रहा हूँ खेलने के. So this makes me happy कि वो सीड मेरे बच्चों में आ रहा है. और फैमिली कंडीशंस में my husband has adopted gratitude. I get negative many a times, but he is the one who has changed a lot. With the small, उन्होंने कभी कभी कोई सेशन सुने हैं but he experienced more than me. वो मुझे change कर देते हैं कि you are getting into the negative mood. Come back. Be into a positive thing. Be in gratitude. And he has observed good business changes, opportunities in his work than me.
Yeah.
So कहते हैं ना husband wife parallel चलते हैं, इकट्ठे
बिल्कुल।
चलते हैं, तो वो experience हमने किया है. घर का एटमॉस्फेयर भी जब जहां पर झगड़ा लड़ाई छोटी छोटी बातें होती थी, वहां पर आई हैव स्टार्टेड बीइंग ग्रैटिट्यूड एंड दे गेट सेटल डाउन, बीइंग इनटू हाउसवाइफ ओनली. तो वो चीजें बदल रही है. नॉट लाइक ऐसा कुछ बड़ा नहीं हुआ है, बट छोटे छोटे चेंजेस आई हैव ऑब्जर्व. ये चेंजेस हो रहे हैं.
जब बैठोगे ना लिखने के लिए तो बहुत सारे दिखेंगे.
मे बी लिखने की प्रैक्टिस नहीं चल रही है, बट द मोमेंट आई वेक अप आई स्टार्टेड पेइंग ग्रैटिट्यूड फॉर स्मॉल थिंग्स, फॉर ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. ये अभी अपने प्रैक्टिस बोली ना 5 एलिमेंट्स वाली. दिस इज व्हाट आई हैव बीन प्रैक्टिस फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. इवन जब
Great.
रात को सोने से पहले भी हम सारे लोग करते हैं प्रैक्टिस, और सुबह उठते सार भी सेम बालकनी में जाना, ऊपर देखना, नीचे देखना, धरती और आकाश को थैंक यू बोलना. सो आई एम इनटू प्रैक्टिस एंड थिंग्स आर बीइंग चेंजिंग. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful that I'm a part of your group and I'm learning this gratitude practice with you.
Thank you so much, Meenu. Darshan ji, wisdom from the most wisest man.
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. This is a beautiful family. Actually, every time we come, we radiate a lot of positivity. Everybody is so positive here, and I really find very encouraging to see people going places. They're getting what they dream in their life, and everybody is looking so younger day by day. You see that I can see they are really taking interest in their health, in their well-being of their family. So this everything, environment really affects us. So when our positivity reflects in the environment, you see, it certainly enriches our own personality, our own health, our own body, our own mind, our own thinking. And the best part is that I find everybody is living in present by God, because we never used to live in present.
Yeah.
We were never so aware about our surroundings, ourselves, our thinking. What are we, what are we thoughts? How can we control? How to convert negative thoughts into the positive thoughts? कहाँ था पहले ये सारा यहीं से आया है, मैजिक से आया है एक्चुअली.
बिल्कुल.
You see, कहाँ लोगों को ग्रेटफुलनेस थी कि सवेरे जब आप उठते हो तो आप सोचते हो यार ईश्वर तेरा बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद है, another beautiful day for me. You see, कहाँ था पहले ये? Everything is to be taken for granted. Even our relations, we take our relations for granted. Why? Sorry, everybody is different. मुझे तो कोरा पे इतनी मुश्किल होती है लोगों को समझाने में, बट कोरा पे मुझे सबसे अच्छा लगता है कि अभी तक इतने साल हो गए मुझे करते हुए, अभी तक मुझे रिबटल नहीं मिला. एक रिबटल मिला था, बट लेटर ऑन आई फाउंड ही वाज अ ड्रगी. अब ड्रगी जो होता है ना, उसको समझाना तभी वो समझ सकता है जब वो ड्रग से बाहर आता है. बाहर तो कभी आते ही नहीं हो, सुबह से शुरू हो जाते हैं, जब तक वो दे डोंट रिलैक्स इन द एट नाइट, दे आर अंडर इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ ड्रग. But otherwise, every week, I'm getting thousands of people reading my replies, and they're benefiting. I feel so nice about it. I said, चलो यार, और कुछ नहीं तो यही सही. Otherwise, you see, मैं देख रहा था ग्रुप में there are 25 people, and here barely we are 7 of us. So ये जो poor attendance है, ये जो poor interest है अपने आप के अंदर, ये मुझे कभी-कभी बहुत अपसेट करता है. Why people who are born as a human being are not interested in themselves? Why don't they want to meet such radiant people? Why don't they want to really learn from each other's, success, each other's, participation? Beautiful. It's beautiful. And gratitude should always remain in our back of our mind. Wherever we meet somebody, wherever we see somebody, बहुत अच्छा लगता है. सवेरे मैंने वॉक के लिए जाता हूँ. If I absent myself, walk for some days and go for golf, वो मुझे मिस करते हैं. अरे कल साहब कहाँ थे आप? Where are you? है? और दूर से मैंने कहा यार मैं इधर ही हूँ. मैं कभी कभी दूसरी जगह चले जाता हूँ. I go to some other different park for walking. Anyway, thank you. Beautiful session.
आपने जब ये बोला ना कि 25 people and only 7 people have come, तो ये मैं हर बार बोलती हूँ कि जिसका वक्त आया है वही आएगा.
Absolutely right. Yeah.
So people who are practicing gratitude, people who are in that positive frame of mind, and जिनको वो भूख है ना कि मुझे चाहिए, people who really want to learn, they will be here. Others are like resigned in their life. ठीक है यार, सुन लिया था, पढ़ लिया था, you know. But when it comes to practicing, people are lazy. Human beings वैसे तो lazy ही होते हैं, but the only thing is people who really want to achieve something in life, they are up and about, no? So I am not feeling bad कि वो नहीं आए या कुछ. जितने आए, देखो मेरा intention था to, you know, include people in this so that people who have not been practicing, उनको जहां जहां आप जैसे जितने भी लोगों ने शेयर किया, कुछ कुछ प्रैक्टिस हम लोग कर रहे हैं, कुछ कुछ किसी और ने जो शेयर किया, तो वो एक तरह से रिकॉल हो गया, अरे ये तो मैं कर ही नहीं रही, या ये तो मैं कर ही नहीं रहा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल व्हेन she was talking about Lifeline, I have not used Lifeline. I look for positivity and I catch myself and all that, but Lifeline मैंने एक बार भी यूज नहीं किया है. और ऐसा तो है नहीं कि सुबह से लेके शाम तक मैं कुछ गलत नहीं बोलती हूँ या कुछ किसी को ब्लेम नहीं कर रही हूँ, क्रिटिसाइज नहीं कर रही हूँ. वो तो डिफॉल्ट मोड है, वो तो होता ही होता है. बट कितनी बार पकड़ पाई हूँ वो भी पता नहीं है, बिकॉज इतनी प्रैक्टिस तो है नहीं ना कि हर बार पकड़ लूंगी. मेनी टाइम्स आई एम एबल टू कैच माई सेल्फ. बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि छूट भी जाता है, और वो जो छूट रहा है तो साइकिल चल रहा है ना, वो भी तो साइकिल चल रहा है. तो भेजा वो वापस तो आना ही है. That is why life is the way it is right now. Yeah. So that was one reminder for me that I am not using Lifeline. For somebody, magical footsteps was missing. Maybe for some people, food का missing हो सकता है किसी को environment का missing हो. तो जितने लोग यहाँ शेयर कर रहे हैं ना, the whole intention was कि जहां जहां पर भी हम हैं, जो भी हम अचीव कर रहे हैं, how to build it and take it to the next level.
Absolutely right. Yes.
Learning from each other. देखो बुक हम सबके पास है, हम पढ़ सकते हैं, रिकॉर्डिंग्स यूट्यूब पे पढ़ी हैं, हम चाहे तो सुन सकते हैं. But when we are sharing with each other, it makes a different impact. Yeah. So that is why I thought कि let me just start this and see how it works. इससे लोगों को क्या फायदा होता है, मुझे क्या फायदा होता है,
It's a great initiative actually.
So I thought let me just try it out. If it works, maybe I'll repeat it. Maybe if like couple of people have been asking me, I'm कब शुरू कर रहे हो दोबारा से, and it's been some time I've not done the magic, so maybe I will start with the magic sessions again. So I don't know, but I just wanted कि कहीं से शुरुआत करते हैं.
Yes.
So I thought कि this is a good opportunity to start it. And it just happened 2 days ago. 2-3 दिन पहले मेरे दिमाग में आया, and I just told my digital marketing वाली को मुझे एक अच्छा सा post बना दे इसका, and she made the poster and sent it. कर लेते हैं. Yeah, because that is one thing which I've learned. जब भी कुछ अच्छा विचार आए, act on it.
Yes.
Just act on it. और जब भी कुछ negative विचार आए तो 2 बार सोचो.
Whenever I in park ना, वहाँ पर ना वो योगा कर रहे होते हैं, मैं उनकी शक्लें देखता हूँ, सारों की रोने वाली शक्लें होती है. तो मैंने कहा कम से कम योगा कर रहे हैं, मुस्कुराओ तो सही. और फिर मैं उनको 2 चीजें बताना चाहता हूँ. मैं यार तुम योगा करते हो ठीक है, इसके बाद घर चले जाओ, तो खाते क्या हो? जहर. सुबह से शुरू करते हैं, रात तक जहर ही खाते रहते हैं. तो व्हाट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट? बॉडी क्या करेगी बेचारी?
सिर्फ खाते ही नहीं है ना, जो यहाँ पे चल रहा है वो भी जहर है. So let's begin our day with positivity and see how we can incorporate more practices so that we can make our life beautiful, fulfilling, and the kind of life we want to live.
Absolutely
right.
right.
So thank you everybody for joining in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I just want to say one more thing. Thank you to Darshan sir also. I keep reading his articles he puts on the group. They are really very beautiful. I remembered one article when he had mentioned कि मतलब I just remember a little bit कि एक बार एक बंदा स्वर्ग में जाता है, he passes away and he goes, तो यमराज उसको लेके जाता है and shows him स्वर्ग में बहुत लोग काम कर रहे हैं, नरक में भी बहुत लोग काम कर रहे हैं, लेकिन एक डिपार्टमेंट ऐसे होता है कि वहां पे सिर्फ एक ही बंदा बैठा है, वो आइडल बैठा है। तो पूछता है कि यहाँ पे क्यों कुछ काम नहीं हो रहा है? तो बोलते हैं क्योंकि लोग यहाँ पे मतलब ग्रेटिट्यूड नहीं भेजते हैं, तो उसके कुछ काम ही नहीं है। So there are very few people who send gratitude, and that is why he does not have much work to do. So I just remembered one article. So even while I'm practicing, since now I'm working in an orthopedic hospital, there people come with a lot of knee pain, joints pain, and all those spine pain. So I always they are in pain. So I always tell them ki don't think about the pain. Think that you're perfectly all right. So I try to share my learnings with them also. So they really feel so happy about it.
Yeah. So we have to spread this, yeah, because people are suffering.
Yes.
People are, when you see people, see the kind of words people use, then you can make out what is their life experiences. If they're using negative words.
Best part, Jagjit, is people are enjoying their suffering. Other day we went to look up somebody, उसकी पूरी टेबल दवाइयों से भरी हुई थी। तो मैंने बोला तुम दवाइयां डिस्प्ले करके बैठे हो तो तुम ठीक कब हो गए? ठीक तो हो नहीं सकते कभी, है? शीशे तक दवाइयां मेरी टेबल पे इतनी सारी ना पड़ी हो, सैकड़ों दवाइयां, तो मेरी जान ना आधी रह जाती। मुझे उनको देख के बहुत खुशी होती। अरे कमाल है यार, मतलब you are living in suffering.
So that is their karma, na? Like
I know.
They are attracting more of that into their life.
Yes.
And बहुत कम लोग हैं, अभी भी बहुत कम लोग हैं. Like when I did this session in the Gurdwara, गुरबानी पूरी हमारे गुरु ग्रंथ साहब में शुक्राने से भरी है.
हाँ.
आपको सिर्फ शुक्र करना है, उसका जो कुछ भी मिला उसके लिए शुक्र करना है. And people go to Gurdwara every day, and they're also, while coming back, they're talking about, gossiping about, इसने ऐसा कर दिया, उसने ऐसा, उसके घर में ये हो गया, उसके घर में ये हो गया. What is the point in going? But they don't even realize it, how they are harming their own life.
Yes.
And when I did this session, like lots of women walked up to me and said, "के हमें नहीं मालूम था कि इतना आसान होता है." Otherwise, लोगों को लगता है it's like a thing for the people who are very enlightened. उनके लिए है. हम तो सिर्फ गुरुद्वारे या मंदिर जाके मत्था टेकाते हैं और जल चढ़ाए आते हैं या आरती कराते हैं, is good enough for us. Because they have, their subconscious mind is wired like that only. Yeah? They are wired up like that. तो अगर हम किसी की help कर सकते हैं, अगर हम किसी को, like you were talking about the patients in your hospital, even if you come across people and share what you are doing and how they can improve their life, it will make so much of impact. I remember, like, I'm sorry, I'm taking time. I'll just quickly close it. I used to go to Amritsar every month. Abhi main to काफी महीने से गई नहीं हूँ. So I had one taxi wala who used to come to pick me up from the airport and drop me also. So one day Shruti and we had gone together to Amritsar, and I used to do sessions from Amritsar also, if you remember. मैं अपने hotel room में से करा करती थी. So we were coming back and he was driving us back, and Shruti started talking and telling him, ma'am ये session करती है सुबह and all. So he said, ma'am मुझे भी बताइए आप क्या करते हो. So I just must have said something to him. I don't know what. But that guy, every time I go, he says, ma'am आपने मेरी जिंदगी बदल दिया है. He said, where I was at that time and what you told me at that moment has changed my life. And the other day he called me up from Amritsar. He said, ma'am आप आए नहीं हो बहुत दिन से. And I really, and whenever he's down, he's dealing with something, the only person he thinks about is me. He calls me up from Amritsar. Ke, Madam ji, aaya ho gaya, And he's an educated guy, he's a young guy. But I'm just telling you, even if you can touch one life and, you can give them some positivity so that their life gets changed. Because it's all about giving. जब आप दोगे, वो पता नहीं कितने manifold होके वापस आएगा. Just keep giving. Just keep giving. That's all. Give gratitude. Give thank you. I mean, give money. Help people whatever way you can. But do it with a lot of feelings, because it is the feelings which matters. Yeah. कितनी deeply आप उसको feel करके दे रहे हो, उस पे depend करता है. and don't think कि वापस आएगा. Just do it because you feel like doing it. Just feel like doing it. Yeah, that's what I would like to say. I
Ma'am,
don't
1
know.
minute.
हाँ जी,
I
बोलो.
want to share one thing.
हाँ जी,
अभी
बोलो.
दर्शन जी ने याद दिलाया तो मुझे याद आया सर की बातों से कि there were so many medicines in my life and I have for everything has been no more in my life. I have मतलब सब कुछ छोड़ दिया मैंने, कोई भी दवाई अब मेरे साथ नहीं चल रही. I am completely healthy.
Wow.
सारी गोलियां छूट गई हैं. Not a
Very
single
good.
pill.
Very good.
Thank you so
Wow,
much.
that's great.
Congratulations.
That is a big
Congratulations.
achievement.
You've lost weight also. You're looking so
Yeah.
young and so vibrant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Number
thank
of
you.
pills and no pill is a big difference.
Yeah, definitely. I can understand how it feels.
एक्चुअली बॉडी जो है ना, गॉड ने ऐसी बनाई है, इट हील्स इटसेल्फ. आपके
It's
जख्म होता है, कभी कुछ करते हो, अपने आप ठीक हो जाता है, वो पता ही नहीं लगता वो जख्म था पहले कभी.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
हील इटसेल्फ. अलाउ योर बॉडी टू हील ना यार. ऊपर से
हम
क्या
टाइम नहीं देते. हम
रंग
टाइम
बिरंगी
नहीं
चीजें.
देते. हम उसको टाइम नहीं देते हील करने का. Yeah. Okay, Jay. Thank you so much, everybody. It was wonderful meeting you after such a long time. And thank you for your contribution. The way you've shared has made a lot of difference to everybody, I'm sure. And I hope this session was useful for everybody.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
Thank you.
we will meet soon again on
yes.
some platform, in some
Thank you.
program.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Daksh. How are you?
Bye.
Daksh is growing up.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, beta.